Hello everybody, I am back. I'm sorry I'm a little late. I'm actually a lot late. I'm 2.5 hours late. But I have some pretty awesome news. I am now officially a Twitch affiliate, so I finally met that mark. Super duper happy about that. But I spent a little while going over some of my panels down at the bottom there, and going through and adding the jar and whatnot. So there's some fun stuff for you to play with. There's a dragon that you can help me like breed, for lack of a better word. It's down on panel 3, I think. And then there's the jar bucket there, if you want to drop anything in the jar. But yeah, so I'm going to continue working on my Victorian dress here. Yeah, so I'm going to turn on the music and we're just going to have a grand old time following these instructions that I'm very bad at following. So, let's see. Who do I want to pick to play the music? What is the next band I'm going to play? Or that I'm going to see? I'm going to see Static X next. I'm going to go old school. We're going to do that. Yeah, I love Static X. If Spotify can keep up with me here. Play Static X. Wow, this is running really slowly today. Ah, there we go. We're going back to the 90s nostalgia here. This is nostalgia for me, guys. Like, that tells you how old I was in the 90s. I remember when I was in high school, man. We played so much weird shit. So yeah, this is fantastic music to work on 1800s dress in. Yeah. All right. I believe I refilled my bobbin. Yep, we're good there. Just gonna readjust the camera slightly so y'all can see a little bit more what I'm doing here. I'm just trying to check some of the stuff here, but yeah. I'm an affiliate now. Did the thing. Finally. That took forever. Probably because I wasn't playing any video games and I didn't mark any of my content as adult, so just a little tight on that. We're good on that. So, Static X actually just went out on a memorial tour, just in case you guys didn't know that. And they got a guy to like stand in, so to speak, for Wayne. And he's wearing this really super creepy mask with Wayne hair on the mask. It's creepy to look at. It's creepy to be around. It looks like the guy wearing it is dead, which makes it even more creepy. Because, you know, Wayne is dead. That's the other thing I gotta get. I gotta get Spotify Premium here in the next couple weeks.
Chill as long as you want. musical sunshine. We won't judge. And if that's not enough to put a smile on your face, for a limited time, premium is just 99 cents for 3 whole months. Tap the banner to get going.
Okay, so I got one piece there. Okay, for a second there I thought that was Arch Enemy. I was like, wait, no. What are you doing, Odin? What are you doing? You want to come say hi to everybody? Come here. I'm trying to make me. This is the only, giving me only thing. Tired of lying, tired of lying. Only thing I understand is what I feel. Odin, you're gonna get locked out if you don't stop doing that. Where's your ball? This is the only, I'm tired of loving you. Everything I understand is what I feel. Hey, bud. Did you bring it back? Yep. Good job. Bring it back, buddy? Where is it? Where is it? You gotta bring it back. Those are the rules. Oh, you did bring it back. You just put it in a weird place. Pins are getting in my way here. Okay, so we've got 2 pieces here, roughly, basted. So now we're gonna attach these on to the front piece. Alright, so got our front piece on here. We're going to do right side to right side with these, matching up our notches. So I need the other one. This is the single notch here, so I need to match it to the single notch on this one. So now is when the 1/2 inch seam allowance kind of really comes in. So I gotta make sure that my seam allowances don't go over that. I am kind of glad, however, that the instructions told me to do it this way instead of having a full lining, because this means my seams to take in are easier to get to. Ah, this is my favorite song, or one of my favorite songs. I think this is the song that really like drew me into Static X in the first place. Their bass player is a really good friend of mine to this day. Like, my old band opened up for Static X once, and we've been friends ever since. Hi, Tier. Okay. So, we're also going to need to make sure that we iron these flat. And I'm going to need to serge my seams. Words are hard right now. Luckily I have my handy dandy trusty serger at the ready when we get there. I'm probably not gonna do that until after I've gotten this fitted to my body. Which means I'm gonna need to bribe one of my other seamstress friends to fit this on me over a corset. Because I can't be in it and pin it. It's just, I can, just not well. Yeah, I think the night that my old band opened up for Static X was probably one of the highlights of my life. That was like, I don't think I could ever top that. Okay, so now we got both of our side seams on. I really wish that I'd cut these with, words are hard right now, scissors, but with the pointy pinking shears. I was like, scissors. You like my action? It was like, Zoidberg, kind of like. Okay, so we've got those. Alright, so now it's telling me to sew boning to the front darts and the side front seam, but it's telling me that I need to do this with actual boning. I don't know if I want to do it with actual boning. So, I'm going to go grab some boning out of my drawer over here. I got a lot of shit in front of my drawer, such as Daedric weapons, because I was playing around with Daedric or Skyrim in VR last night, and I was like, yes! I want to see if I can make the movements with an axe in my hand, and I kind of like taped the Daedric axe to the PlayStation Move. Sort of worked, but not well. Okay, so I also decided to do a thing. I want to top stitch all of the seams here. And the reason I want to do that is because I feel like it would add a lot of depth to the front here. But since these are only darts, I'm not sure if I want to do that. Side and front seam. Okay, so what I need to do is I need to iron that front seam open. So I'm actually going to be using 1/4 inch Ridgeline, and this stuff is actually sewable. So let me get to the camera where I can actually see what I'm doing here. So basically what this stuff is it's a piece of plastic that you can see. But it's sewable, so there's holes through here for which your machine can go through, and the plastic is actually strips across here. So there's vertical strips, and then it's woven together, so that way it can kind of curve. It has more play, but it's not like the plastic boning where it comes in the cloth tube. I find it easier to work with, really, when I'm doing alterations.
Maybe he's never listened to a complete song without skipping.
Okay, I'm gonna set that over there. I think we're gonna set that over there. Yep. Okay, let's get our iron going.
On Spotify. So when we wanted to prove that new Vita Coco with pressed coconut is impossible to beat, we asked her to try it.
It's okay, actually.
New Vita Coco pressed.
I think I want to do one right here, just to keep it, because this is rolling on me and I don't want it to roll. So yeah, I'll do that. I did a top stitch here, but I'm also going to do, I'm going to need to put a piece of boning right here as well. So
this job was exactly what I was looking for.
There are 20 million jobs on LinkedIn. Find one meant for you. LinkedIn. Whatever you're in it for, we're in it together.
So, what does it say for me to do on the front? One. Select the length for your stays. The dart stays should extend from the point of dart to 1 inch above the bottom edge. Side seam stays should extend 1.5 inch below the armhole. Make casings for the bones. From the point of dart. It's really weird. They don't say anything about the front, this section of the front. Alright, so I have 2 pieces here. One of them is in significantly more organized fashion than the other, so I'm going to use this one. Just kind of use this one up. Alright, now I gotta find scissors that are not my fabric scissors. Okay, so I'm going to do this in a bit of a different fashion because I'm using a different piece of boning. So the other thing I need is to keep the ends from going through the fabric. Go. I'm going to stitch some leftover muslin to the ends here to keep it from breaking through the fabric that I've paid so much for. I'm just going to kind of tip the end, and that's all I'm going to really do. That's all I really need to do. Alright, so I'm going to stick this up right there. And I'm going to run it along one side of the seam allowance only. Dang it. Should probably pin this in place. It's kind of difficult though, because this stuff doesn't like being pinned. Go. There. There we go. And all I'm going to do is just make sure that I am only stitching the seam allowance. Doesn't matter what it's going to look like because you're not going to see it on the outside. So long as this is on the seam allowance. Alright, same thing on the bottom here. This is kind of why I save my extra muslin bits like this, so that I can have these pieces extra little barrier to keep this from going through my material. Oh, you guys did not see a fucking bit of what I just did. Whoops! Sorry about that. Alright, so I just threw in one piece of boning here on the seam allowance. I'm about to do the same thing to the other side. Ridgeline gets a little difficult to put in because it's rigid. Nah. Hopefully you guys, yeah, you guys can actually see what it is that I'm doing here. Cool. It's a little backwards, I know. It's very interesting trying to fit this in the machine, kind of going the wrong direction, but we'll get there. I feel like I need to switch the way that I'm sitting on my chair here. I'm not even sure this is catching the fabric at this point. Yeah, you can see that my line is very wobbly. Yeah, I didn't catch it here. I didn't catch it all the way, but it's in there good enough, I think. Nobody's really going to see this but me, unless I decide to put in a lining. let's see how that looks on the mannequin. Do 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 do. Oh, I caught part of it. Gosh darn it. It's exactly what I wanted to avoid. I caught the top section of this. Now it looks all funky. No wonder it was doing funky shit. I knew this went in too easy. Oh yeah, we really got that thing in there. Woo! Took like an inch off. Alright, there's the front. So what I'm going to do real quick is I'm going to iron this flat, because this is acting kind of wonky here. So the nice thing about Ridgeline is that once you get it a little bit warm, you can kind of mold it, which is also a good reason why you want to use it for your pieces here, because when you're wearing it, it will mold to the heat of your body. Okay, so I think the reason that I'm having so much trouble with this fabric is that it sort of melts under the heat of the iron when it touches it directly. Yeah, that's what's going on there. Alright, so remember that for later.
Now what? I've made my first product. Now what? I just served my 10,000th customer. Now what?
Okay. And then let's do the other side here, just to kind of flatten these out.
MailChimp's new all-in-one marketing platform. That's what. Get everything you need to
That's
connect
better.
with your audience,
Okay.
market smarter, and help your business grow. Learn
So
more.
now we do the same thing, sort of, to the ridges here, but I'm only going to do it from like here to here.
Our deodorant actually works. Never formulated with artificial fragrance or remover. Make the switch to Schmidt's. Change the way you think about natural. Find us at schmitz.com or a retailer near you.
Spilled your pina colada? Bounty takes up spills quicker. And is 2 times more absorbent than the leading ordinary brand. Bounty, the quicker pickle.
Wow, that was a really ironic set of lyrics there. Take a drink with a painkiller. Woo-wee! So that's kind of how Wayne died. Trying to pick out some pieces here and blah. Oh, sorry, buddy. I didn't mean to. Didn't even see you there. Do you want me to throw it? Okay. Okay, Odin. Okay, you're being a good boy. He's been so good today. He only got up in the middle of the D&D game twice. Yes, Odin, I see you, honey. Good boy. If I don't stab my head on my tomato here. Full of pins. Okay, Odin. I see you. I see you, buddy. Oh, it's all the way back there. That's my fault. I'm sorry. Wow, this one really got wild. My goodness. Okay, Odin. Okay, buddy. You have no patience, do you? I swear. I don't remember this one. This must be new. Oh, yeah, I remember this one. Yeah, wasn't as popular and it was off of something newer. This was the era of Terra, who was not a very good influence on Wayne. She didn't help, but she also, or sorry, she didn't hinder, but she didn't help either. Did you make it back? What'd you do with it? What'd you do with it? I don't see it. You know the rules, you gotta bring it all the way back. Oh, it is all the way back. I'm sorry, I'm yelling at you, and I can't even see it. Alright, what did I do with that other piece? Oh, there it is. Where is it? Where is it, buddy? There it is. Hello, young lady. Hello, how are you? I'm sorry, I can't see the name. Is that Yanni or Johnny? Hey, Odin, yes, I'm aware that you're there. My cat is wondering when I'm gonna reach down, pick up his ball, and throw it for him so he can play fetch. Alright. Did you bring it all the way back? You did. Good job. Good job, Odin. Oh, goodness. Okay, I gotta reset this. Actually, I'm just gonna do this backwards again. Oh, you dropped it under my foot. Good job, dude. We play fetch on my streams. Because if I don't, Odin gets in the way and he starts knocking shit down and all sorts of other fun, happy shit. Hey, Odin! And now he's stepping on my presser foot, or not my presser foot, my sewing machine pedal, and trying to stitch my hands into my costume. Good job, buddy. Good job. He just ran into the oven. Oh my god. Woo! I have a real cat, I swear. He's not a dog at all. So basically what I'm doing here is I'm putting in some boning for a Victorian bodice. I'm actually kind of doing a terrible job at it too. Alright, so we have our pieces in here. Yeah, so we've got all that set. Now we got to do these two. And just like that. Those are done. And I'm wondering if you need to put it in on side seams too. Side seam stage should extend 1.5 inch below arm to 1 inch above hemline. Yep. You brought it back for me. How good. How good you are, little kitty. Wow. That was bad. Okay. Yeah, I think by the time this CD came out for Static X, I was already like so deep into black metal that like main metal didn't really have a whole big effect on me. But this band, I opened up for this band, so you know, it was a great time. I'm not gonna lie. I made a really great friend that night. So not gonna lie, it was a pretty awesome night. but it was 2009. So the reason I don't recognize a lot of this is because it came out so far after I really kind of stopped listening to them as much. Cult of Static came out in 2009, which is what this is off of. Whoops. I forgot the other piece on the top here. Oh well, nobody's gonna see that. Alright, so now we go to the other side and do that one. And now we've got boning pieces pretty much across all front part here. Odin, that's my foot. Please don't do that. He put his ball underneath my foot and then started clawing at my foot, trying to make me throw his ball. He's a very devious cat.
To find your future is at Arapahoe Community College. Our innovative programs use hands-on experiences. It's focused on your success with individualized support, passionate faculty. Parker, Castle Rock, and online. An affordable degree is close to home. See you up for the job of your dreams. ACC will take you further. Arapahoe.edu. Fitness classes are hard enough. Finding one shouldn't be.
Okay, so it looks like we got our boning in, as long as I didn't overlap anything and cause anything to go awry. And it didn't turn. We're good. Yeah. So that's what the inside looks like now. I'm just going to kind of clean up some of these tails and ends and whatnot. Okay, so now I want to press these open. And to keep my stuff from melting, I'm gonna put another one of these down. Actually, that's not really gonna work all that well, is it? Because I can't see what I'm doing. Okay, I'm gonna pull this down to silk. Hopefully that does it. Okay. I'm gonna flip it over. Now I'm gonna line this. Because this is actually seen. Yeah, that's way better. Oh, you brought it back. Good job, buddy. Good job. So much frizz on this. Did you bring it back? You did. Good job. Good job, Odin. I don't know why I just did that. Okay, got all that done. So now we're gonna put boning in on either side of the seam. Wow, not taking that with us. Oh, this is all sorts of knotted. Jesus. Okay. So we're going to cut ourselves some cover pieces. Alright, so the one thing that we're not going to do that we did on the front is bone both sides. I'm only going to bone the back side. happened to my other cover piece here? There it is. Okay. Alright, so the next thing I want to do, just for aesthetic purposes, there's really no reason to do this, I am going to run a stitch down each side of my side seam here. Okay, and then I'm going to do the same thing to the other side. It's just going to give it a little bit more aesthetic look to it, a little more couture type look. It's not straight, it's not the greatest thing, but it's going to give it a little more structure to hold that bone in. Alright, other side. So let's see, we did the back side of that. This is a lot harder than it looks, I promise you. Especially with how shifty these fabrics are. So how's everybody doing today? It's kind of a slow day. It's a nice day here in Denver, and I totally really fucked this one up. Fuckity fuck, fucking fuck. Yeah, see that? I caught so much of this. Oh, I gotta do pretty much the whole thing over. Trying to get in there to get that is gonna be very difficult. Oh, sweet Jesus. This is just not coming apart.
Fact: we all love video doorbells. Voice assistants have changed our lives. We can control our home with a touch. Indoor and outdoor cameras help us keep watch. We want to guard our digital lives and take security with us on the go. With ADT, you can have all of these things, combined with 24/7 monitoring from the most trusted name in home security. ADT, real protection. Visit ADT.com to learn more. License information available at ADT.com.
This will be a little bit easier the second go around because I won't have to be fighting the boning to get it to sit where I need it to sit while trying to keep the other fabric from getting stuck. Now I just have to worry about the other fabric not getting stuck.
More ways to save. It's easy. Fresh food. Low prices at King Supers.
Fitness classes are hard enough. Studios. One place to search. Get the MindBody app today.
Alright, let's see if I missed getting my fabric this time. So far so good. Yeah, I took like an inch in. That was not kosher, man. Alright. Let's get the double stitch going. First set of double stitches, sorry, first part of the double stitch is done. Now we do the second side. look, you know, we got our side seams on and our boning in. So now it looks like that. What do our instructions say now? Finish the front hip by sewing bias tape, bias strips are piped facing along the hip edge of the front. Turn the tape facing to the wrong side, press and hem stitch into place. Finish the front hip. Oh, it's telling me to finish this section right here. I'm gonna do that last. And I know that'll probably be a lot harder to do last, but I'm gonna do it differently. I'm not gonna do it the way that they want me to do it. That, and I don't have any bias tape. So I'm gonna move on to the next step and go to the back. So we're gonna put this back up on the mannequin. Go in your home. Okay. There we go, there's one side. And now the other. Now let's try not to stab our fingers in the process. That looks a lot better with boning stuck in. Not gonna lie. Alright, so now we're going to do these sections here. Set those two aside. Fold the center back edge of the centers to the fashion side by an inch and a quarter. Do not press, but pin into place. Fold the center back edge on itself over the wrong side by a quarter inch. Press and press just a quarter inch, just the quarter inch fold. It's interesting. Fold it back, fold it a quarter of the way towards itself, then press. Probably because they're having you do a French seam. Because it's probably not going to get boned. So let's baste all this together first. That's like the first step of all of this. I'm going to go grab my scissors from the other room because I left them out there. No reason to miss me. Dick. Alright, found my scissors. we are done with that piece, we're going to set it down with the other done pieces. Okay, so I want to iron these flat. It's just regular cotton, so there's really not much that I have to do to it. Okay, I'm going to switch to a different album. Oh, Spotify and your advertising. Holy fuck, man. Okay, let's do this one. I just wasn't a big fan of Cult of Static. All I'm going to be doing is basting these together, so they don't need to be super, like, I don't know. Words are hard today. Woohoo! I cut this too large. Oh well. Actually, I think what happened here is that this got pulled in the wrong direction. There we go. That matches up. There's something hissing on this recording, so I'm just gonna skip all the live stuff. It's driving me up a wall because it's like right in my ear. Odin, what are you doing? Hello, Cyber Demon, how are you? We are listening to Static X in preparation for the memorial shows that are on tour now, and working on some Victorian attire. How about you? Odin, stop it. I'm also trying to keep a cat from annoying me. He's not doing a very good job. Come on, Odin. Yeah. Here's your ball. Enjoying the evil of Pandora's box while you can. What do you mean by that? Are you saying you've unleashed the wrath of the undead upon us? Is that what was in Pandora's box? I don't think we ever knew what was in Pandora's box. Oh. Hi, Odin. Yeah, we're just having like a really chill stream today. It's a chill day outside. I kind of want to be outside, but celebrating hitting the affiliate status finally.
This is the sound of your afternoon meeting.
Really wishing that I had
And this is the sound of you meeting your
Spotify Premium so I didn't have to listen to all these stupid commercials.
Now, doesn't that sound better?
Hey, I'm John Linecoat. Here to remind
Did you bring it back, buddy?
So don't waste
Yeah?
time at work.
Where is it?
Typical summer shandy. Crisp beer with
Where is it? You're in the way.
flavor. Take back summer.
The Jacob Lighting Google Brew Company.
I don't see it.
Celebrate responsibly.
Did you bring it back?
Fitness classes are hard enough.
You know the rules.
Finding one shouldn't be. All the best Denver students.
I can't throw it if you don't bring it.
Place to search. Get the Mind Body app today.
Nope, it's not under there. Hey, that's my foot. Hey! I don't smack you with my foot. Odin, if you do that again, I'm gonna lock you out. I'm enjoying the shadows while I lurk in them, yeah? Yeah, we're going for the 90s, late 90s nostalgia. With some Static X here. They're actually on tour right now. No, obviously minus Wayne, but that's kind of why they're on tour. See, you brought it over there, buddy. I can't throw it if you don't bring it all the way back to me. Meow, meow, meow. Meow, meow, meow. Wow, these got really wonkily cut. You like the band Sisters of Mercy? Yeah, they're not bad. Static X was kind of like my high school, so, you know. I'm excited to kind of meet up with some of my friends again. Should be a good night. Odin? Yeah, I don't care. You know the rules. You bring the ball back to me, which you did not do. I throw it. You don't bring it halfway back and then start annoying me so that I pick it up. Swear to God, this cat, man. My high school was 80s music, was talk mostly, anything else. Huh. Yeah, I was a high school kid in the 90s, so you must be a little bit older than I am. Odin, you are gonna get locked out. Stop. The more annoying you get, little buddy, the more you're just gonna get locked out. And then you're not gonna get what you want at all. Oh, you're 29. Okay, so you're not as old as I am. So I guess you were listening to 80s music because you were listening to 80s music, not because it was the 80s. I guess that's where I... Alright, that's it. You got locked out. Come on. You're out. 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 Bye. Sorry about that. I had to lock my kitten out. He likes to do things that annoy me or destroy things to get my attention so that I pay attention to him instead of what I'm doing. And so he just got himself locked out of the sewing room. And 80s music isn't bad. I'm not saying anything bad about it. It's just I made the assumption that if it was 80s music, you must have been in high school in the 80s. I wasn't even in school in the 80s. Well, that's not true, if you count preschool. Well, to answer your question of what I was doing was more tailoring and patterning. Okay. Yeah, I'm kind of getting to the tailoring point here. If I don't keep running over my pins, causing shit to happen. I'm actually working on the back of the Victorian bodice that you saw me maybe during the last stream. That is what I am working on. This pattern is... There's no reviews, there's no, like, different, like, ways to do this. Like, other people have said, yeah, don't do this, do that. So I'm kind of, like, flying blind here without reviews or help, really, because this pattern is so new. I'm probably one of, like, the first people to even do this pattern. So now, my instructions. The instructions are telling me to fold the center back of the edge to the fashion side by 1 1/4 inches. Do not press. Okay, that's about right there. But pin in place, fold the center back edge on itself over the wrong side by 1/4 inch and press just the 1/4 inch fold. Alright, so I'm going to go through and I'm going to cut off some of this excess. There we go. Alright, so now I'm going to fold this back over by 1/4 inch. And hopefully just going to iron that. Okay. Alright, so the next step in this is, with back facing, turn top edge to the wrong side by 1/2 inch.
Fitness classes are hard enough.
Oh,
Finding one,
this thing.
all the best Denver studios. One place to search. Get the MindBody app today.
Okay.
At Delta, we fly to 300 cities. 300 cities where people sing in the car, and where people miss someone in one of our other 299 cities. We don't fly to 300 cities merely to bring us together, but to show us we're not that far apart. Delta, keep climbing.
Okay.
My hands make metal fly.
So we take this.
Fix anything. My hands serve part-time in the Air National Guard and save lives. But my hands can't do it alone. Become a maintainer at GoANT.com.
Back facing. Turn top edge.
Make your mark. That's what they tell you. Follow this job to the next one to make your mark.
Top edge to the wrong side
Feel quite right.
by half an inch. Okay.
So when are you going to listen to yourself and start doing what you want to do? We're Pima Medical Institute, and we can get you ready for a new career in healthcare. Get hands-on experience and the confidence to start a new career you'll love. And you can do it in as little as 9 months. Go to pmi.edu. See how you can get there from here.
Okay. Press. Lay the back facing over the bottom edge of the back, right sides together, matching the right side and bottom edges. The back edge will lay over the folds of the back, sew along the entire bottom edge. Okay. Okay, sew along all bottom edge. Okay. All right, what's the next step? Sew backs to the fronts at the shoulder seam. Okay. Just gonna pin that in place to keep that from getting anywhere else. There we go. Alright, set that one down with the rest of the stuff that I don't need anymore. Alright, and then keep over front away from edge. Oh, place bias tape along the entire neckline. Yeah. Probably just gonna roll hand that. Clip seam allowances as needed. At center back, slip a bodice stay between the layers on each side. Stay should be the full length of the center back with a zipper foot stitch along the boning to hold it in place permanently. Hem stitch the tape facing. That's it. Oh, it's having you close that off, and then this section. No, this section's not closed off. That's interesting that they're having you end the tape ½ inch over the back folds. Keep over front away from the edge. Blah blah blah. Yeah. Slip a bodice stay between the layers. Are you putting the back, side back to back? No? This is very interesting. Oh, I'm wondering if I can stick these in there. I'll have to see what that looks like. So I have some bones here that have holes in them already that were meant for another corset that I didn't end up using. So I'm actually going to see if I can put them in this. But I'm going to wait till maybe a little bit later of a step. Because I'm not putting in this boning or the bias tape that goes around here just yet. I think they skipped a step here. Lay the back facing over the bottom. Back stay. Lay over the folds of the back. Sew along the bottom entire edge. Blah blah blah. Yeah. Clip seam allowances. At center back, slip a bodice stay between the layers. The stay should be the full length of the center back with a zipper foot stitch along the boning to hold it in place. Yeah, they're skipping a step here, it looks like. Yeah, I don't know. This seems counterintuitive to leave this like this because this is the right side. I feel like I did this a little wrong. Oh, I did. I totally did. Fold center back edge. No, over the wrong side. No, I totally did it right. Fold the center back of the backs to the fashion side. To the fashion side, yeah, by 1/4 inch. Do not press, but put pin in itself. fold the center back edge on itself over the wrong side by 1/4 of an inch, press just the 1/4 inch fold. Yeah, so I did that. With back facing, did that. It's 8C, I did that. Sew the backs to the front at the shoulder seam, I did that. Okay. Place a bias tape, sew along the entire neck edge, clip seam allowances. Yeah, so there's somewhere between 8H and 8I. It doesn't tell you to do anything with the facing, it just magic happens. Turn the center back folds, bias tape, back facing to the wrong side. And oh, okay. It's telling me to send all of this to the wrong side and press. And then, okay, and then slip a piece of, yeah, okay, I see what it's telling me to do now. Although I'm not entirely sure why they had you press it to that direction. That could have been so much more easily solved by doing something else. This probably would have been better if I folded it this way and then folded that way. I think that's what I'm going to do. 'Cause that makes no sense to me. When you fold it like this, you're going to see that double over. And it's going to look really bad on the inside. And it's going to fray really badly. So I'm going to undo this for a couple stitches. There we go. Okay.
Fitness classes are hard enough. Finding one shouldn't be. All the best Denver studios. One place to search. Get the MindBody app today.
Light and Fit Greek non-fat yogurt comes in over 20 amazing flavors, so I can mix things up every day of the week. And with 80 calories.
This is very hot.
Protein, what's not to love? With Light and Fit, it's getting good. Pop a top off of Schmidt's natural deodorant and enter a world of mesmerizing natural scents that help you.
There we go.
Our deodorant actually works.
Okay.
Never formulated with artificial fragrance or aluminum. Make the switch to Schmidt's and change the way you think about natural. Find us at schmitz.com or a retailer near you.
Alright, so the next thing I want to do is I want to pull this
What do you want?
back a little bit and then re-stitch this down.
Nope. Our favorite playlists are titled
Everything is the worst.
Okay.
I've cried to this. Songs stupid people like.
Meg is one of the most negative people on Spotify. So when we wanted to prove that new Vita Coco with pressed coconut is impossible to hate, we asked her to try it.
I see a couple of things here that I haven't seen in a while. Sewing patterns are somewhat difficult to understand. My one hoop skirt doesn't mention about boning, so I'm doing it my way a little. Isn't cosplay so particular? Yeah. I want the right sizing and precision points, less time and mistakes. Yeah. With velvet edging, I usually double fold, zigzag, or use Fabri-Tac, or use cotton fabric. Yeah, This pattern is so new that I don't think anybody's made anything with it yet that I'm aware of. And I don't know. I don't like the way that it's folding this over. And so I'm gonna not do it. So, what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna take all my pins out of this, and then I'm gonna fold it over and just kind of make sure that it lies down flat. And then I'm gonna do a top stitch down the edge here. Because I think that's what they were after anyway. I just did not like the way that it looked before. A lot of this has been self-contained edges, so for that edge to just be so blatantly obviously out of place that I'm just, nope. Gonna call that a big nope. Okay, so I'm going to iron that flat. Alright, now I'm going to run my top stitch. Down, 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 Cosplay rebels do exist. Yes, we do. It's because I know better than the pattern. And I'm just going to run a very, very close stitch to the edge here. Kind of like underlining, except on the top. Alright, so I've got that piece there. And now it's telling me to slip a piece of boning in here. I can still do that from the bottom. And then I have a nice base to put my eyelets into. But the problem is that these bones are not long enough. Because it said they needed to be the full length, and so I'm still missing a couple of inches here. You know what, since the rest of this isn't steel boned, I'm just gonna fold this over and put some Ridgeline. Some more rebelliousness here, because they're telling me to use that awful plastic boning that you can buy at like Joann's. It's like featherweight shit, and I'm like, nope, not doing that. I refuse to use that shit. The more I listen to Static X, the more I'm really excited to see the show next month. It's gonna be a good show with some good friends that I don't get to see more than like twice a year. Mostly because he lives in LA. That's really hard to see people that live in LA when you live in Denver. corsets, yeah. Well, you know, I can't say anything bad about the plastic that, you know, you can find in some of these corsets, because I just did an 18th century dress in January, and for that corset I actually built it with cable ties, plastic cable ties. So I'm not saying that all plastic boning is bad. I'm using plastic boning here. I'm just saying I hate that stuff that you buy at Joann's because for whatever reason it just breaks so much faster. Probably gonna whip stitch that down. Just to keep that in place and keep it from rolling or doing anything weird. Actually, no, you know what? The instructions say to stitch it down. So I'm actually going to line this up with my 20mm mark there. And then I'm just going to run a stitch down. Something funky happening up here. This purple fabric just loves to shift in weird places. There we go, shift that up just a little bit. Once we get that bias tape on, that'll fix all of that. Okay, so now I have plenty of space to put my grommets in. Okay. Set this one over here. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with this. Because I'm sure this facing is gonna go, it's gonna fold, this is gonna fold out, and then this is gonna fold down like that. And then this is gonna get folded underneath like that. Just like that. As I'm guessing how that's gonna go. Totally missed a whole section of this. Rather large section. Wow. I'm gonna have to hand stitch that. Alright, so I'm gonna clip this down. There we go. Now that when this folds over,
Everybody has a great story to tell.
and this gets folded over like that, okay. That'll look a lot better.
Producer for TV and podcasts. The full production often is on my Surface laptop. It's very powerful and it speeds up your whole
Okay.
day. Sometimes you're working in a field
So then,
or a mountain. So
we do the same thing to the other side.
This is the type of laptop that I've always needed. It's something that I never really imagined as a kid that I would do, but I love my job.
Meet Meg.
What do you want?
Meg has never listened to a complete song without skipping.
Nope.
Her favorite playlists are titled.
Okay, so
I cried to this.
we're gonna flip the camera up here, start ironing our other piece.
People on Spotify.
I'm assuming you can see that.
The new Vita Coco with pressed coconut is impossible to hate. We asked her to try it.
Fantastic, you can. Wee-hoo!
It's okay, actually.
New Vita Coco pressed. Impossible to hate.
Oh, I love Static X. I think it's actually going to be the original members. So Koichi and, if I remember correctly, Nick, the drummer, is going to be on this. I'm out of water. Alright, I totally forgot what I was doing here. Let's bring our instructions back up. I've lost a piece! Flew away! Trying to get these in between like two monitors here so I can see all of what I'm doing. Like I got Twitch up here, I got my Streamlabs over here, got the chat windows and everything, so that way I can see you lovely people telling me when I'm doing something wrong or not doing something wrong or what have you. Are you guys telling me some dad jokes, some puns? I appreciate puns, people. Give me more puns, please. I want some pretty spectacular puns, please. Why does that look so much different? There we go. This was so much wider. I gotta make sure that these are even on both sides. Because if I don't, there's gonna be problems. Yep, we got Houston's. We've got the problems here. There we go, that's a match. Just had to pull this out just a little bit wider. Oh shit, affiliate! Yep, we got it! We got it, we got it, we got it! I wasn't even streaming. Like, I don't know how that happened. I just got an email one night and I was like, cool! I didn't get a chance to get around to it until this morning. So I sat there playing with my new affiliate status while I should have been live streaming. So go me, yeah? You make me feel like a dog. You can see my emotion. This is for real. This is for real. This is for real. Ow, that's my finger. Yeah, I need to get some emotes going, emoticons. But I don't have any like drawn up. You have some really cool ones, I don't. All this noise, all this noise. Yeah, so I guess my next goal is probably going to be to get to 75 followers. But I found a really cool, like, little dragon game down in the bottom of one of my panels. So maybe people will be less thrilled with what I'm doing and more thrilled with making a tiny dragon. And then I will collect their bits. Mwahaha! That's my plan. Jesus, I did it on this side too. Jabus. Oh boo, I already used my sub this month. Congrats on affiliate. Nice. Thanks. Oh, you know what? You don't have to subscribe. I appreciate it, but I don't even know how to set that up. That's not something I got to doing yet. Alright, that's gonna have to be hand stitched too. I can't get that set correctly. There we go. Alright. So, I'm just going to iron this flat. All right, let's kind of clip some of our stuff here. Make this a little bit easier to get to. There we go, that's better. We can flip this over.
Are you pressed for time and wish you had a convenient, natural, biodegradable, all-in-one whole house cleaner and detergent?
No, I don't.
There's
Why?
A new way of cleaning.
There's a new way of cleaning.
It's
What?
of its kind. A detergent that works in both your dishwasher and laundry machines and everywhere else.
Why does that look so much different than this one?
Replaces all your detergents, additives, and cleaners, eliminating chemicals, containers, and saving time with Powerizer Complete. Shop Amazon and receive 10% off your order.
Pop a top off of Schmidt's natural deodorant and enter a world of mesmerizing natural scents that help keep you fresh. Our deodorant actually works, never formulated with artificial fragrance or aluminum. Make the switch to Schmidt's and change the way you think about natural. Find us at schmitz.com or a retailer near you.
Ah, I like this song. Maybe this is what caused me to get into folk metal. Oh, man. I apologize for nothing! Nothing, I tell you! So we're gonna subscribe, you don't get a choice. Okay. Alright. You do you, man. I'll be happy either way. There we go. Now, we attach it to the top. I'm gonna, let's see, is that within ½ inch? Yeah, that'll be within ½ inch. Nobody's really gonna see that. Cool beans, yo! Yeah, we're on a 90s kick, why not? Cool beans. Terrors in my head, dreams are getting cold, real. Now, terrors in my head, am I really dead? Now I can tell it feels so real to me. Feels so real. Dreams are getting more for me. Terrors in my head, am I really dead? I can tell it feels so real to me. My head, I'm thinking of heart. Things are getting hard for me. Terrors in my head, am I really dead? I can tell it feels so real to me. Feels so real. Alright, let's see if this works. Let's get the camera up where everybody can see. Yay! I might need to take this in. Oh my god! Yeah, I might actually need to take this in. Well, my boobs are bigger than this mannequin's boobs. So, there's that. Hey, it's my friend! It's my friend. He's singing right now. Yeah, that looks real good. Alright, so now we can just take it all down. But, you know, it doesn't hurt to test anything. Doo-doo-doo. Okay. Oh, camera's falling. I was like, why is that suddenly less tension on it? Like, wow. Okie dokie. The next step is to sew the side backs to the backs along the curved seam, ending the stitching at the dot on the side back, ½ inch below the top extension section. top of the extension section. Okay, I'm having issues reading. Okay. So this piece also had a what's-a-majiggy on it. A lining piece. So we're actually going to stitch it along this seam right here. Set that over there. But first, we are going to, I think I missed a, I did. There we go. As long as this is in the same general area, should be fine. There we go. Okay, so the next part of this that we're going to do, we're going to set all this aside. Just going to pin it loosely up here. Probably go find one of my undergarments and put it on this mannequin so that I have more of a idea of what this is going to look like when it sits on my body and not on the mannequin. Okay, I'm going to iron that flat. At the same time, I'm going to take that side back piece off my mannequin.
I'm a maintainer with the Air National Guard. My hands make metal fly. My hands can fix anything. Aircraft, inside and out, munitions, you name it. My hands serve part-time and save lives. They were forged in the Air National Guard. My hands command top dollar on the market.
Top dollar on the market, man.
Become a maintainer in the Air
Become a maintainer.
Let's see what our hands can build.
This guy sounds like a rapper,
GoANG.com.
not an airline fixer.
1-800-GO-ANG.
Ricky is tired of everyone thinking he just pours drinks. He mixes them. How does he tell the world he's nothing to muddle with? Squarespace. And if he wanted his website to look as good as his signature tinctures, Squarespace.
Okay, so we're gonna
something you can't pronounce. Squarespace.
put this down.
Tells his parents he put his law degree on ice. You're on your own there, Ricky. Whatever your dream.
And we're gonna baste it, just like we did with all the other pieces.
Use offer code Spotify to save 10% on your first purchase of a domain or website.
Tasting of this one's gonna get real interesting real fast because of all of this stuff right here. Oh, Aries, do you need to go out? Hi, I'm gonna go let El Capitan out. I'll be right back. Do you need outside? Yeah. There you go. Woohoo! Wine slushy. Okay. Got myself some wine slushy. Some white wine mixed with some slushy mix. Mango slushy mix. Oh, it's delicious. Ow. Try not to stab yourself with a pin. It hurts. The wine I used is probably not the greatest wine. It was a very cheap wine. Destination. Doo-doo, 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 doo-doo. Ooh, wow. This got off track real quick like, didn't it? There we go. Oh wow, Bitcoin went like up 1,000 and down 1,000 today. Oh, there he is. There he be. Where'd he go? Where'd he go? There he is. Figure we're listening to Static X. Erg! Autocorrect for the fucking God fuck. Fuckity fuck fucking fuck. Yeah. I swear a lot, just in case you guys did not know. So if you are faint of hearing, you might want to mute. Hi, Aries. Say hello to Aries, everybody. I guess you can't really see him anymore. He's off camera. Hello, Aries. This is my oldest. He is here to remind me that it's after food time. That I'm being a bad cat mom and not feeding them. Well, that messed up on that side. I wonder what the fuck's happened. There we go, that's better. Hi, Aries. Have you come to remind me that it is 8 o'clock and you are without food? It's been without food for a whole half an hour. Ow, that's my finger. Such a hard life for a fluffy cat. Yeah. He's very it's almost like he knows what time it is. Because he's the one who tells me that I forgot to feed him, not the other way around. Isn't that right, buddy? Odin? That's what got you locked out the last time. You better stop. Alright, now we're all done and we can base this shit together. It's a little sticky because I spilled it. Okay. Basting! That isn't basting. Ha! Odin! Please stop messing with the dry erase markers. Hey, bud. He's waiting for me to make the right decision and feed them. Ah, fuck. Odin is trying to get my attention because he's pawing at the thing behind me and keeps turning around and looking at me to see if I'm paying attention.
Are you pressed for time and wishing that you one whole house cleaner and detergent? Here's a new way of cleaning. Powerizer Complete is the first of its kind. A detergent that works in both your dishwasher, laundry machines, and everywhere else. One concentrated scoop replaces all your detergents, additives, and cleaners. Eliminating
I think if I don't pay any attention to him, he might stop.
Shop Amazon and receive 10%
See that?
off your order.
Keeps looking back at me to check if I'm actually paying attention to him.
$100 in your first month driving. Money helping busy kids get across town. Drivers earn an average of $32 an hour and set their own schedule in advance. No driving around for rides needed. Get started with Hop Skip Drive today.
Oh god! Oh god! I'm gonna stab myself. Okay, good. Ah, fuck. Every time it runs over one of these pins, it just gets stuck on itself. Oh, that's my hand. Oops, that didn't make it in the box. Oh, we're getting there. Slowly but surely. See that? He's doing it again. Watch, he'll turn around and he'll stare at me. He's waiting for me to give him attention. There's nothing that he can get to over there. He turned around and looked at me. Like, are you paying attention to me? Hello, I'm here. Hi. He's mad that I'm not paying any attention to him. Alright. Got our piece here. What do my instructions say? Sew the side backs to the backs along the curve seam and the stitching of the dot on the side back. Clip the seam allowance into the end of stitching. Okay. Throw that there, and I'm going to go turn on the light since it's actually getting dark in here now. That did not do much. So, who has the best dad joke right now? I want to hear your best dad jokes. Keep them coming. So this is the hard part, trying to figure out what fucking goes where. Okay, so it looks like the 2 slot goes there, so I want this seam. So I want that there. So yes, this is where I want to put this. Matching my notches. Alright, so that dot is actually right there. So they want me to end 1/2 inch above the dot. Which is right there. So I'm going to do my normal, gotta end this shit here with 2 pins. Aries is gonna jump up and say hi here in a second. He's trying to figure out how to get up there. See? What did I tell you? Kitty! Hard life for a cat, I swear. You're gonna put pockets in that dress. Oh my goodness, I wish. I wish. But you know what? I'm making a traditional Victorian dress, and unfortunately in Victorian era, that's where women lost their pockets because they had to rely on their men. So, let's see. 15th, 16th, and 17th, even into the 18th century, women had pockets. They were actually inside the dress as like pouches that you tied around your waist. But in the Victorian era, there was no such thing. There were no pockets. There was handbags and clutches, but you had to give everything over to the man that you were wandering around with. So no, there will not be pockets in this. Unfortunately, I'm doing this historically accurate. But yes, good question. I appreciate it. Come on, y'all. I'm suffering on the dad joke side. Come on. Give me a good dad joke. I want to hear your dad jokes. I want to hear your puns. Your best puns. Aries is going to hold down the fort. No, I don't want to base this. Fuck off. I want to increase that. That is good. Okay, let's start that over. Ow. That's my hand. All right, stopping point. Ow. That was my thumb, and it hurt. Fantastic. All right, so now we're gonna clip the curve here so that it lays a little bit better. I really need to sharpen my scissors. They're not doing so hot. There we go. There we go. All set and ready. Alright, so the next thing is sew the sides to side back at side seam. Alrighty then. Let's try not to get this all twisted, because that's a thing that could happen. Don't rush. Hey, no, don't rush. I need this to have right side out to right side. Hi, Aries. He's being very persistent. Come on, camera. Focus. Yeah. First try. Hey, no, don't crash. Hey, no, don't crash. Hey, no, don't crash.
At Delta, we fly to 300 cities. 300 cities where people sing in the car, and where people miss someone in one of our other 299 cities. We don't fly to 300 cities merely to bring us together, but to show us we're not that far apart. Delta, keep flying.
You work out hard, so we've given your workout water a boost. Introducing new Propel Vitamin Boost, where electrolytes meet vitamins. It's water with electrolytes and vitamins B, C, and E. In 3 refreshing flavors: apple pear, strawberry raspberry, or peach mango, and no artificial sweeteners. So when you hit the gym, choose the workout water that works as hard as you. New Propel Vitamin Boost.
10 more seconds. Keep your core strong.
Blaming your back pain on your workout routine? You could be painfully wrong. If your chronic back pain lasts longer than 3 months or appeared gradually over time, it could be an inflammatory condition called ankylosing spondylitis, or AS.
Oh.
Symptom quiz at AS Back
I love American advertising over doctorifying everything.
Painfully wrong.
You could be painfully wrong.
Sponsored by Appy.
Oh, this is probably one of my favorite Static songs. I think this is the song that got me into Static X. I love it. He's so mad at me right now. Mommy isn't feeding us. Oh my God, Mama. Mama, we're starving. All right, I'm gonna put this up on the mannequin and check it. Or he just wanted to steal my seat. Alright, I'm going to take a quick break and I'm going to feed the cats. Maybe that will keep Odin from being annoying. Alright. Okay, so since I have this up here again, alright, so what I want to do, I want to move all these pieces out of the way so I don't step on them and tear them. We're getting to the almost done sections of this. Come on, run away. No, there's somebody there already. There we go. Okay. So what I want to do is I want to get this up. And I want to get water in that because that's empty on water. So what I want to do is I want to set these down and kind of steam them into place. Okay. Alright, so let's bring this down. We're doing really well. We're probably going to get this mostly done tonight. Alright, come on, focus, camera. Camera, focus! Come on, camera. You were doing so well. Alright, it's just going to be blurry, I guess. Sorry, guys. Okay, so I want right side here. With right side here. Okay. So again, the dot, I want to go about 1/2 inch above the dot. And that's my ending line. Alrighty then, there we go. We got our pieces pinned. Now we're gonna sew them. Hopefully I don't sew these incorrectly. So that would be bad. I would have a bad time. I would be French frying instead of pizzaing. For those of you who know what I'm talking about. That's my finger. Gonna have a bad time. Indeed. Indeedly so. Neighborino. Alright, 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 alright. Oh my god, this is gonna get so confusing. Okay. Such confuse. Many wow.
My hands make metal fly. My hands can fix anything. My hands serve part-time in the Air National Guard.
His hands can fix anything, huh?
Become a maintainer at GoANG.com.
There's a lot of things that I really wish that we can send him to fix then, if he can fix anything.
This is the sound of your afternoon meeting. And this is the sound of you meeting your best friend for a line of Google summer shandy after a game of beach volleyball.
After a game of beach volleyball.
Now, doesn't that sound better?
Oh, for seriousness.
Summer is short, so don't waste it all at work. Line Kugel Summer Shandy. Crisp beer with
This isn't frozen anymore.
Take back summer.
The Jacob Line Kugel Brewing Company, Chippewa Falls, Wisconsin. Celebrate responsibly.
You love listening to your favorite artists, and we love listening to you. So let's talk. Click now to take part in our short survey, and you can win a month of gloriously uninterrupted music with Spotify Premium. That means you can enjoy all your favorite artists ad-free. Sound good? Then all you need to do is hit the banner now for your chance to win.
Okey pokey. Oh man, did I run out of bobbin already? Holy shit, I did. At like the last second too. Wow. All right. Wow, a lot of these Static X songs are so much more creepy now that Wayne is dead. Shake your body to a corpse. Okay, so that is the back section here. And I am going to get rid of some of the knotted lint on this and run a new bobbin. Go in your home! There we go. I just had to get it under the light. It needed the light to be seen, I guess. I don't know. Terrible with jokes tonight. That's why I'm asking, guys. Give me your best puns. Give me your best dad jokes. Keep me entertained. Woo! Let's engage the bobbin winding. Right. Now we got our bobbin set. Alright, so I gotta clip those curves. Oh man, we're going all the way back to 1999 for this one, I think. This is off of Wisconsin Death Trip. It's a demo version. Yeah, I think this is the demo version off of Wisconsin Death Trip. Alright, so it's telling me to put bias tape or strip along the top edge of the side back extension. And the tape facing 1 inch beyond the seam with ends turned over ½ inch, blah 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 blah. I'm not going to do that. Place bias tape or bias strip along the bottom, blah blah blah. Turn all tapes facing to the wrong side, hem stitch in place. We're not going to do that. We are going to put this on. Yes, 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 yes. Lace! Because that's where we're at right now, because it's telling us to put the sleeves on and insert the grommets. That's what it's telling me to do. Okay. So I'm going to roll hem all of this. I'm not going to put bias tape on it. If you're still here, Cyber Demon, I'm going rogue again. Any more wine? Definitely not frozen anymore.